Right, what is up, everyone? Happy Thursday. Had a couple of the stocks boom. If you were swinging, a couple of the ones that we had on the watches yesterday, tried to go head fake, got a little choppy in there. Tougher trading day if you weren't already long. Had a couple tries and stops out. But let's get into the watches we were going over yesterday and then into today's watch list. AMAT, here we go. Boom. Yesterday we talked about big explosive day outside of this broadening formation. And if you have been swinging from this inside day, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, gap up, outside month. Now you have the 3 on the monthly, which is exactly what you were looking for. So if you were long, you can take some profit, see if it pulls back a little bit to potentially get in and go further on up into here. If not, get out of the trade and you are all done. Next one, Etsy, another one. If you were long, might have gotten stopped out before FOMC. That's what I did. I stopped myself out. Was looking to get entry back in today. And gap and go, not really a great chance to enter. You see, really, you had here, but the move was all up in here. You could have got a little more at the end of the day. It did just keep going 2 up out there. But I did not get in. That is okay. I will wait for a pullback and a chance to re-enter here if possible. All right, next one. These are ones I kind of tried to go and then got stopped again, got choppy. So here you got Joby, went up, takes first target. Stops are still inside week, probably part of the reason. But again, you got decent moves, nothing great there intraday. We'll just look at all of these intraday. So again, you had SMCI with this opening 30 here. Takes the day up, fails, inside, tries to break to the upside, goes up a little bit, gets into this daily target in here. Fails, tries to go again, fails. Got stopped out of that one twice today. And then URBN had this one. Could have taken it long off this initial 30 to start the day. Then if you get long in here, you could have been long through the inside day up break. But again, this one broke. Tried to take that double inside day to the upside. Stopped, kind of got stopped out in there. And you could have re-entered long in here. And it makes the move into the end of the day. But again, not the cleanest or quickest price action. When you're moving through pivots like this, you want it to just get up and go. You don't want to see this choppy, clunky stuff. That's not what you're looking for. But here was a good one, though. You had VRT. So this one comes, tests the gaps up, comes down, tests the open here. Oh, man, fumbled it. So it comes and tests the high of yesterday of the 2-2 day on this initial 15er to start the day. So this could have been your re-entry long, which would have been right up in here. So the inside 15er could have taken that inside 15er to the upside. And then you could have just stayed long all day. This one was better. This is a better example of when you want to see go right away. So it breaks it, retests, and then it goes all day. It never comes back to, if you have gotten in here, never really comes back to your initial entry point. So that one is still good. Couple more bucks to go on there. It's almost at that outside month, so we are going to keep it on watch for these last couple days to get through. And then ZIM said I was going to keep this one on. You had the 3-2-day up. It did not get into this one. Just going to keep my eyes on this one here. I'd like to see another potential 2-down day or inside day to reset itself up. So yeah, if you were long either of these two, probably good morning for you to start. But if you tried these, you could have tried and gotten stopped out a couple times until they really went. This one's the only one that really went through and cleaned up the other side of that broadening formation. So a little choppy in there. If you did get tripped up a couple times, I definitely did. So it's all good. Days like that happen. You just gotta shake it off and move on. Into today's watch list, you have CRCL. You have the weekly in fours here. You have the 3-1 on the day, and you have both of these months inside this month here. So you've got the 2 down, looking to come back through these guys and eventually make it back to all-time highs. But for tomorrow, we're going to take that 3-1 look to the upside and continue on through. And look at these pivots on the weekly here you've got stacked up. You just got these guys you can start going through and get a nice move to close off this month. And you have DXCM. Huge daily here, huge volume pouring in these last 2 days. Comes and takes the 2 down on the daily, keeping that monthly green and setting up the potential 1-2 down, 2 up week. You actually have a 3-1, 2 down, potentially to go 1-2 down, 2 up into next week and get on through all of these guys. So this one will definitely be on my watch list tomorrow. Have never traded it, but the spread looks real tight after the market is closed, which is a good sign that the options contracts might be worth considering. So I'll be looking at that. You could have some nice range up in here potentially, up and through 80, up, a couple bucks there. And eBay, our friend again, not much, but Gonna keep watching it. Got to keep watching it. Double inside day now. So you got the 2 down. Keeping that monthly green. Double inside day. Lining up pivots. I erase those pivots every night, but you guys can visualize it. You can draw it on your own charts. All of these guys here. If it takes the inside day to the upside, you're looking for it to just come on and rip on through all these guys, setting up the 1, 2 down and green week. Potentially, it won't go 3 tomorrow, but it could set up the 1, 2 down and 2 down green week. LCID. This one moved really well on Wednesday. Inside day today. Kept the 2 up week in force, 2 down green monthly here. So again, looking for that 3 1 day to the upside, just like we were looking at on CRCL, 3 1. Looking for both of these to go 3 1 to the upside and continue on. Again, you got nice pivots stacked up in here on the weekly. So we will see what happens out of that. And then you get a couple months here. I mean, that's a good range month, good range month, good range month. Not great, but inside month. Coming back to counter, potentially going here and then working its way up into the 30s. So that would be quite a move. That'd be, almost a double. 80%, 85%. MDLZ, our friend here, tried it off the 3-day up. Almost set up the 3-2 to the downside. Came back with a 2 down green daily here. Let's see if it kept that week. It looks like it just barely kept that high there, 632. So yeah, kept that weekly in force. Still working to come back through. So I'll be looking to get long this one again tomorrow. Setting up into next week. RTX, another one. You had the inside day. Month is barely red, but right on the month open. So you have the inside day, 2 down. If it takes this 2-day up tomorrow, I'll delete this here. Takes the day 2 up tomorrow, you will have all time frames green. You will have that weekly in force again, and you will be looking to retake all-time highs. All right. That's all I got for you guys today. Market was not, some setups went, some setups did not go. Clearly, some of the ones are showing strength, and some of them just aren't really moving this month. With the indices not really moving much either. See, SPY, look at this. Opening all day. So from 10:30 to the end of the day, the market moved a couple bucks. It's not what you want to see. And let's see, QQQ, same thing. Look at that. Nothing. Hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, all stuck in this tight little range. So the market's not really doing anything. Sometimes the major stocks will follow suit. That's okay. Got to take the trades when they set up. If you were long, you made some money today. If not, if you got stopped out, lost a couple bucks, that's okay. Get back after it tomorrow. And if you are green on the week so far, going into a Friday, it's okay to take the day off, especially the way that this week has kind of been, with not all the setups firing like we have seen earlier in the month. So with that being said, have a great night. I'll talk to you guys on Sunday, and enjoy your weekend.